following are real customer reviews.
This is the air filter. It's so quiet, you don't hear anything. It actually has a split that I'm able to use too. It's so powerful. This is on the lowest setting. You can see that is powerful bubbles that's going in. I just put that in today as well. Just did a little glass cleaning. Still needs to do some more. But the main sound is actually coming from the devices and not the actual pump. So this is my second one. The tubing was a little small, so I need to get the longer one so that it can go down below so that I can have both running.
This Aquarium air pump is very, very quiet. So I just set it down and vibrating against the wood, you can hear it a teeny bit more. And if it were to lean up against something, it could potentially be louder. So if it's in a crowded spot, you need to make sure that it has clearance around it if you want it to be really quiet. It can take two different air tubes, which is nice. I'll show you what I have mine hooked to in just a minute, but this one has two. And this dial will increase and decrease the amount of air coming out so that you can control the amount of bubbles that are being put into your tank. So I've had this for about a year and it is awesome. Really love it. I never noticed the noise that it makes at all. It is super, super quiet and I love being able to adjust the bubbles.
So I've never done a video review before, but I am doing one on this pump because I had a super hard time picking it out due to conflicting reviews. So this is my sponge filter in my 30-gallon tank, and this is the new pump at the lowest setting. Now, I heard a lot of people say the water volume is not adjustable. That is actually not true, but it is a very weird type of adjustment. So let me explain here. You actually don't just turn it like a half turn one way or a half turn the other way. You actually rotate the knob all the way around several times, and that is how you adjust the airflow volume. It is very weird. I've never seen this before, but I understand why it's like that because it is very adjustable. Okay, so there is full volume, and now I'm going to turn it down again so you can see the difference. I'm turning it like so many times. All right, as you can see, the air volume is going way, way down to almost nothing there. So it is very, very quiet compared to my old filter. I'm just going to plug in my old pump so you can see how incredibly loud it is and why I needed to replace it. So this is my old pump. It is very loud. Even without the air blowing out, you can just hear how loud it is. It's ancient. It came with my old used aquarium, so it's very loud. This, in comparison, is like basically silent. As you can hear, let me unplug my old pump. Okay, so that's all the noise you hear. You basically just hear the air bubbles in the aquarium. So I only have the sponge filter plugged in right now. I'm going to go ahead and attach my little air stone to it. I have my air stone hooked to it. I just turned down the air volume on the air stone because I have a little generic adjuster on there. So now this is the sponge filter and the air stone running on this tiny little very quiet pump. Sorry about my dogs. And I have this sitting on a silicone hot pad just to prevent vibration on this fake wood, but it's very quiet. Some people said it got hot. I've had it running for probably about a half an hour now. It's barely noticeably warm on top, like the temperature of like maybe your skin. So it's not hot, nothing's smoking. It's very quiet. I'm very pleased for the price. I think it's pretty awesome. Fish look happy, but I mean, who can tell? They don't really have facial expressions. So yeah, that's my review. It's pretty good for the price. Could the air volume be higher? Yes, it could, but you could also pay twice as much for it.